Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been doing any videos for a while, but today I want to do a sort of like an emergency reading, even though I wouldn't call it emergency because the situation is kind of old at this point, but Epstein files and how they were handled. I want to do a reading about it because it's a crazy situation. Everyone is angry, everyone is pissed off, and it seems surprising after promising us that they will be released, that actually nothing is being released. I certainly did not expect that. So what I want to do now is, and I know some people already did videos on that topic, but I want to do my take on it, and today I want to try to look more into what do the people think about it, the people who are concerned with this. So what is it, like Kash, Patel, then Bongino or Bongino, whatever the surname is, Trump, and maybe Bondi as well, because I'm curious what they think about it, because well, their reaction seems crazy. I already have one card dropped. It's a Hangman in reverse. I guess it applies to the whole reading in general, and to be honest, kind of, I think it kind of works here, because Hangman in reverse for me, it's like, let's just get over with. Like, it's kind of like impatience, and it's kind of like want to cut the cord on the situation. Like, even if it's going to be like a huge fallout, we just want to be done with it. Okay, so let's pull out. I'm going to be pulling out just one card per person for starters, and then I will just like go into depth on that. So let's go with what Kash Patel. I have two cards for him. Okay, then Trump, Cam. Okay, let's go what we have for Kash. Moon in reverse and Nine of Swords in reverse. Interesting. For Dan, we have Death. Okay. For Trump, we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh my goodness. And for Pam, we have Four of Wands upright. Interesting. So let's go in depth. So for Kash, we have Moon in reverse and Nine of Swords in reverse. To be honest, I am surprised to see that, because for me it reads like, for him it's more like, I don't care anymore. Like, kind of like, said what I said, did what I did, kind of like revealed the secrets. I guess that the secret is that actually there's no secrets. He is saying though, as far as I know, that the information that he's using and the information that he goes on of is based on the documents that they have. So maybe for him it's like, well, that's all the documents I have. I don't have anything else to kind of like prove to anyone or to show to anyone. I have these documents, they show that that's what it is, and that's it. Even though, remembering his podcast era, what he was saying before coming to the FBI, I would think that he would be more kind of like curious, let's just say that, and I think he would try to look deeper past this whole thing, just like, oh well, we don't have the documents, it means that nothing happened. Okay, whatever. Let's pull some more cards for him. Emperor. Okay, sorry. I'm not showing them to you, sorry. I have Emperor in reverse and Page of Swords in reverse. I do feel like he feels like on this situation, he is losing ground. And I feel like it feels like he thinks and he believes that what he's saying is true. But it's like, he doesn't have anything to prove for it, and he feels like weak because of it. Like with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like he doesn't have any arguments or any proof. Like he's just like saying stuff, and he's like, well, you must believe me, I'm telling the truth. But with the Emperor in reverse, like he doesn't have the conviction. Like people don't really trust him. They don't feel like he's the person, like he's the man to be trusted, and not an authority figure on that. 10 of Wands. Okay, I think that's gonna be the last card for now for him. 10 of Wands upright, weighing down on him heavily. This whole situation weighing down on him heavily. Okay, let's move to Dan with the Death here. Death, crazy. I think that for him, this whole situation, I have this phrase in my head right now, like crisis of faith. So I kind of like feel that for him, that's what it is, because for him I feel like also he built a brand talking about Epstein files, talking about all of this thing, And now he comes out, he's like, well, actually, well, we think that he killed himself and nothing happened past that. You know, nothing crazy, no conspiracies. But he, before coming to the new administration, he was talking about all of this. Like, actually, yes, he didn't kill himself. He had the little black book, etc., etc. And now the death here, for him, I think it's like, it's a crisis of faith. Like, nothing is what I believed it to be, and nothing is as I thought it is. I also have Knight of Pentacles, kind of like he's doing his thing. But it's like, I think for him it's like it's slower than what he believed. Like, I think when he came to work there, maybe he thought that he could just jump onto everything and just do everything just like all in one sweep. But turns out it's much more complicated, and it's not as easy, and it takes time, and it takes maybe some, like, going through some obstacles to do what he wanted to do. Eight of Pentacles, well, at least, you know, he's ready to work through it, and at least, you know, he's not shying away from hard labor. I can give him that. But like, for him, I think like it's dragging feet through the mud. That's what I'm getting. Like, he's going through a lot of internal change, I think, with this whole situation, and everything is moving super slowly. And even talking about it now, like, I feel a great deal of frustration and just like, well, what do you want me to do? Yeah. Five of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles energy. I don't know if he's an earth sign, or maybe because he's like working with like documents and stuff, maybe that's why. But Five of Pentacles here, I feel like he is like losing a lot of energy. Just like he's working hard while trying to deal with just like his whole worldview and everything that he believed was true, actually not being true, or being like maybe not entirely true, but like different enough for him to be like, whoa, it's crazy. And I feel like he's losing a lot of energy on that, and I feel like there's a lot of like people kind of like leeching off of him. Like, I feel like this whole thing with the FBI, I feel that for him it's like, well, it's just taking so much energy because a lot of people depend on me, and I'm tied down like with my feet and with my hands. Like, I just cannot do anything I wanted to do. Let's do one more card for him. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, all of the Pentacles, you see, it's all Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like, we all know that he left his podcast job to do this, and I feel like for him, like, yes, Ace of Pentacles is about money, but I feel like in general, he feels like by doing this whole thing, he's kind of like losing. And that's the whole kind of like vibe that I feel here. It's just like all of them are losing because of that situation, and because of all of this, like, he's losing power, and he's losing not only like, once again, money, but like just like, how to say, opportunities, or he's losing once again like this possibility to do something. Like, he felt that he was going to do something, and he's not doing anything. Okay, let's look at Trump. We have Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I don't think that he's too happy about this whole thing, honestly. The big boss is not happy, and we all saw that in this conference a couple of days ago. He was not happy. Let's pull some cards for Trump. What does he feel about this whole thing? Yeah, Strength in reverse. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Strength in reverse, of course. Oh my god, what is it called in English? Not patience, not tenderness. Oh my god. So like, I'm forgetting my words here. But basically this card, it's the 14th major arcana, Temperance in reverse. I'm sorry, my brain fails me sometimes. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, we all saw that. Once again, he lost his temper. When he was asked about it, he's like, are we still talking about Epstein? Of course we do. Of course we do. Like, we're still talking about Epstein, oh, not Epstein, sorry. We're still talking about JFK assassination that, you know, he was like very eager to uncover the documents about. We still talk about, you know, even, you know, the Austrian painter who, well, did he or did he not game end himself? Of course we're talking about all of this. Queen of Wands, upright. Yeah, I feel with him it's like a lot of like, once again, impatient energy, like kind of like, okay, let's do something new, let's focus on positives, let's, a lot of like, it's like emotional, kind of like fiery, okay, let's move on, let's do something new, let's focus on wins, let's forget about the past, etc. Two of Cups. I feel like definitely he once again, he would like everyone to just like be, just have this like happy ever after, you know, and just like, okay, let's just forget about all of this, let's just move on, you know, everything is well, you know, my musician's working hard, blah blah blah, why are you looking into this? I'm not buying it, I don't like it. I do 5 cards for everyone, but for Trump, let's do 6, let's do one more, just maybe like more of a clarification about his mental state and what he thinks about this whole thing. Oh, let's do one more, guys and girls and everyone. 3 of Wands in reverse. I think with this whole situation, there, like with the 3 of Wands here, for me there's a sense of like, there's nothing else I could do about it. And I think that's why he's frustrated, and that's why he's trying to move the goalposts and kind of like move past all of this. Just like, okay, let's move on. Why are you still talking about this? Because I feel like he couldn't do anything else about it. Like, he was looking at his prospects, you know, kind of like, oh, what's the layout? With the 3 of Wands here, he felt like, once again, he just couldn't do anything. I feel like he looked at his chances and he's like, well, I cannot do anything else about it, so let's just try to cut our losses and move on. Okay, let's move to Bondi. With the 4 of Wands here, it's interesting because that's like home turf. That's like something familiar. I did hear that she was working on his case like previously. Like, I really don't know the like details on that, but I do know that she was working on this case before, and when she was 18 in Florida. So I think that's why we have this 4 of Wands here. That's like such a familiar situation for her. And this whole thing, it's like as if it's like, well, it's nothing new for me. Like, you're all going crazy. I've been dealing with this whole time. Like, and it's kind of like, and I don't feel like she feels particularly sad about this whole thing. You know, I don't feel like she's particularly like Kash or Dan or even Trump. But let's see. Honestly, let's just pull some cards. High Priestess. Let's pull some more. 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay. 10 of Pentacles also in reverse. Okay, let's stop here. I'm gonna pull later, just like maybe a finishing card, but let's stop here with the High Priestess, 9 of Wands in reverse, and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. For me, like especially with the High Priestess, like she is ready to preserve that secret, no matter the cost, for whatever reason. Like that's what I heard, and that's what I kind of like felt. Like with the High Priestess, that's like secrets. That's like arcane knowledge. You know, that's secrets. That's keeping a lot of things untold. You know, and unspoken. Just like, we don't talk about this. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you are not supposed to know. And with 9 of Wands in reverse and with 10 of Pentacles in reverse, for me it feels like, even if it gets me screwed up, even if I am I'm to be blamed for this, and even if it costs me like money or career or whatever, like for me it's like, no matter what, but I kind of like, I'm keeping this secret. And you know, if it just dies down with me, and if I even lose this job over this, I don't care. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're not supposed to know. Which might be connected with the 4 of Wands, that, you know, that she worked on that before. It's like her home turf. That's what I heard, kind of like home turf kind of situation. Oh, I have some birds outside. And we have Mage here, yeah? Like first major arcana. So Mage here, for me, it's like, I feel like, kinda, like she feels like she's like winning here, honestly. It feels like she's like the only party here that she's gotten what she wanted, in a way, in a very, it's not Pyrrhic victory, but it's not also like she lost, but it's not also that she got everything that she wanted, but she got the best she could get, and she's kind of like, well, you know, I kind of like manifested this for myself. Let's do one more. I'm curious. Oh, well, I mean, Five of Swords. Well, kind of Pyrrhic victory. But she definitely did the best she could. So that's what I have. I guess, you know, they're just cutting their losses. But once again, except for Pam Bondi, I think neither Kash nor Dan nor Trump are really, really happy about all of this. But I guess they're just ready to let this go, even though that's like one promise that, well, one so far, I don't know actually, but this is one major promise that they did not deliver to their base. Last card, I want to just pull out just one last card to kind of, you know, finish all of this, and we got the Hierophant in reverse. Like, honestly, I feel like this whole situation for them, it's kind of like the Hierophant in reverse, like a broken promise, you know, kind of like that's what I feel with this card here. A broken promise, you know, kind of like you were supposed to be, you know, the hero. You were supposed to be, you know, the ones that will uncover all the corruption and blah, 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 blah. But like, turns out, corruption is still here, it still stays, and did anything really change? I think that would be the question. So, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Sorry about the prior interruption. If you like it, please press like, subscribe to my channel, leave your comment down below, and I actually don't know if I will make another video anytime soon, but you might stick around. So yeah, thank you so much everyone.